it's Nat from Natz Fitness and Pilates here, and I have a fantastic Pilates workout for you for today. Please make sure before you start you've got a bit of space around you. It doesn't matter if you've got a mat or not. If you do have one, you are more than welcome to use it. Otherwise, if you don't have one at hand, that is fine. But as I said, just a little bit of space around you. Also, make sure that you've got water close by, so a glass of water or a bottle of water, and make sure that you stop to drink whenever you feel like it. It's also really, really important that you only work to your own capability. So listen to your body. Nothing should hurt. You'll feel the muscle burn perhaps, but it shouldn't be causing any pain, the things that we do today. So please, if you are worried, please maybe perhaps get doctor's clearance if you do have any back injuries before you start this program. And as I said, just listen to your body and work within your own range of movement as well. So you may just have little movements to start off with, and they'll get bigger as you get stronger. So we always start my classes in a seated position, and then we'll come down into a lying neutral position. So starting off, you're going to start with your legs crossed, your legs straight out in front of you, and just tilt your pelvis forward slightly so you're sitting on your sit bones. Your back's nice and flat. You're going to take a nice deep breath in and stretch up, arms overhead, and then bring your arms down and wide again. Then you're going to do another one. Nice deep breath in, stretch it up nice and tall, and arms down. Then you're going to bring your one arm up and over the head, just gently stretch out down your side, and we'll also do the other side as well. All right, let's come down onto your back. I'm just going to change the camera position and tilt it down for a second. We'll come down into neutral position. Okay, so you're going to come down into what we call neutral spine, or a neutral position. So everyone's got a natural S shape through the spine, and the one we're looking for is this one through the lower back. First of all, come down, your feet are flat, your knees are up, and just look up to make sure that both your feet and your knees are hip distance apart. So you don't want wide and you don't want squished together, hip distance apart. Then lowering your head and your shoulders, that's where you want to have, just be aware of this S shape through the spine and this arch. So don't push down, don't overarch. You want to be nice neutral spine, or a nice neutral shape there, no strain. Arms to your side, and you're looking directly up, and hopefully your ponytail like me is in the right position. Mine always tends to be in the wrong spot. All right, so you're looking directly up here. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze your belly button back towards your spine. So you're going to tighten up through the abdominals. You're going to release that squeeze as you inhale. So exhale, squeeze your belly button back towards your spine. You're going to imprint the back of your belly button on your spine there. And then, as I said, you're going to release that as you inhale. Now, no, don't just focus on your belly button here. You're also focusing up towards your bra strap, down towards your hip bones. And you're going to squeeze that area nice and evenly, so nice and strong. Exhale to squeeze, and inhale to release. Now, try not to get held up or caught up on any of the breathing. That's one of the feedback that I get at the end of a lot of my classes. I just couldn't remember what to breathe. Should I be breathing in or out or what? Just make sure that you've got a nice normal breath. You've got that imprint happening. You've got the correct alignment through your body. And as I said, just make sure that you're not holding your breath, and then hopefully the breathing you're supposed to do will then actually just come naturally. So you can also practice this one sitting and standing. As I said, it's just a squeeze and release. Now make sure when you're doing this squeeze though, you're not flattening your back against the floor, so you want to maintain that neutral curve, and you can give yourself a little bit of a test. Put your fingers in that little curve there, and as you pull your imprint on here, you shouldn't feel the pressure of your back pushing your fingers into the floor. The other thing is that you're not supposed to, you shouldn't be squeezing anything through the lower body, so don't squeeze your back side to get a stronger squeeze here, and don't squeeze your shoulders as well. Keep them down and relaxed. Next one you do, I'm going to get you to exhale, squeeze your belly button back towards your spine, and this time you're going to hold it there as you breathe normally. So every time you inhale, and perhaps those muscles want to expand, Try not to let them, just squeeze them strong, lock them strong. Don't let them go anywhere there. You're still maintaining that neutral curve through the lower back, and you're still not squeezing anything through the upper or the lower body. So keep those outer muscles relaxed. Now, if you're new to this one, you may just want to start off with 3 breaths, have a little breather, then build it up to 5 breaths, and then beyond. Ideally, you want to be squeezing your abs strong like this every exercise you do. So not just here doing Pilates, but every exercise you do, whether it's a squat, a push-up, just a bicep curl. But also using it in everyday life as well, the bending, twisting, lifting that we do. You may have heard the saying, strong abs, strong back. Let's get into some movements now. So keep your abs strong. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift one leg and inhale down. Exhale to lift and inhale to lower. Now you're just bringing your knee up so it's above your hip here. Don't bring it in any further. Your abs are strong, so there's no movement through the pelvis. So if you'd like to, you can bring your fingertips just gently to your hip bones. And then you can feel if there's any movement through the pelvis and squeeze your abs on stronger if you do feel that movement. Now shoulders are still relaxed and we're still neutral curve through the lower back. So make it a nice slow and steady movement, nice and strong. All right, making sure you've done an even number of those ones each leg. So you may be going faster or slower than that. I am. That's okay. Just use your own breath and just see how you go. It's all fine. All right, so here now. Back into your neutral spine. Got that little curve here. You're going to take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to push down. So this time you are going to flatten your back against the floor. Use your abs to do that. And as you do that, your pelvis just tilts back slightly. Keep your abs strong as you inhale and come back to neutral spine. So exhale and inhale to move back to neutral. Again, everything through your lower body is nice and relaxed. Your shoulders nice and relaxed. You're just using your abs here. So if I was there with you doing this, I'd hardly see you moving. It is only a little movement. And one more. Good. Come back to your neutral spine. Fingers back on hip bones if you'd like to. Inhale. As you exhale, you're now going to stretch one leg out long. Really stretch it out in line with your hip. And inhale to bend and bring back. Exhale out long. Inhale, bend to bring back. So your abs are still really strong here, so there's no movement through the pelvis. Your pelvis stays square to the floor. Stretching that leg out. Flex your foot at the end, pull your toes back. So you may feel a stretch down the back of the leg. That's good. Really strong here, maintaining neutral. And if you want to add on here, so only an option, you can take opposite arm overhead. So big squeeze out, big squeeze back. Squeezing through your leg and your shoulder. Think about engaging your postural muscles through your upper back and shoulders. All the while keeping your abs strong so there's no movement through your pelvis. You're really, really strong right through the middle. All right, again, finishing off, making sure you've done an even number each side. Bring hands behind your head. So abs are still strong. You've got nice wide elbows. Your imprint is on. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lift your head and shoulders from the floor and inhale back down. So exhale to lift. Inhale to lower, as I said. Now try and keep those elbows nice and wide. Don't come forward like this. You've got a bit of a gap between chin and chest. And as you lift, really push down through the abs. So flatten your abs, flatten your back against the floor. Feet are soft against the floor though, so try not to push through your feet to get a stronger lift. Now you're aiming here to bring both of your shoulder blades off the floor. Excellent. All right, let's just relax your head and shoulders for a moment. Take both of your legs out long, your arms overhead, and you're going to take a nice big stretch out. So if someone was pulling you out taller, take a deep breath. Then relax your arms, bring your feet in and roll, bring your knees in towards your chest. If you'd like to, you could bring your head and shoulders up. So you're rounding through the back in that position. Excellent. All right, you're going to roll over onto your side to face me. So here, you're going to have hips stacked one on top of the other, feet together and knees together. You've got a nice flat back. Your head can be here in your hand or your flat arm. So that's your choice. I'm just going to adjust and pull everything down a bit. There we go. All right, so abs are on, belly button back towards your spine. Inhale. As you exhale, you're going to lift that top knee and inhale back down. Exhale, lift the top knee and inhale down. So as you do this, you're going to squeeze through the abs so your hips don't move. The pelvis stays in position here. You're squeezing through the side of the leg into your glutes. So now we want to squeeze that muscle and squeeze it nice and strong to lift and open up. Good, so you may feel it working through the abs here and through the leg into your backside. Now we're going to stick with this type of movement, but lift the foot this time as well. So exhale up and inhale down. Exhale and inhale. Really squeeze your abs strong, so pull your imprint on. And as you do that, you notice that I'll just leave my hand there, my pelvis doesn't move. So don't do this. Keep your feet, your knees in alignment. Still that big squeeze through the side of the leg and into your glute, into your hip. Your abs still strong. Just one more there. All right, we're going to push that whole leg right back now. So exhale. Lead with your heel and inhale to bend. Exhale and inhale. So you're squeezing through the back of the leg there, keeping your abs really strong. So again, your pelvis isn't moving. Big squeeze through your glute. Exhale and inhale. Keeping the tension through the legs. So I'm actually not relaxing my leg down at all. Keeping it there, I'm keeping it strong. Last one. Should we give that leg a little stretch? I think we should. Let's shift both knees back. Grab the front top leg there. Knees together and just push the front of the hip forward. Looking nice. All right, let's roll straight over. Onto your front now. So in this position, you're going to have your arms to your side, your nose down. Inhale, lift your chest, and exhale to lower. Inhale, and exhale. Now if you need a little bit more support, bring your arms just underneath you here. Make sure you're not using your arms to push yourself up though. A squeeze perhaps through the shoulders. How you going with this one? Nice one to work through the back, the lower back. Last one there. Good. All right, push yourself back now into child's pose. So stretch your arms out in front and really round through the back. Let's go to the other side. So come on over and we'll do this one this side. So head in your hand to your flat arm. Your back is flat. Clothes pulled down. Hips stacked well on top of the feet and knees together. Pull your imprint on. So belly button back towards your spine. Exhale, lift the top knee and inhale down. Exhale up and inhale down. A big squeeze from the side of the leg into your glute. Big squeeze through the abs so the pelvis isn't moving. Again, oh, those go off. I'll just lift my arm like that. And then you'll be able to see there's no movement through there. Controlling that alignment and that position through squeezing my abs on strong and also squeezing through that glute. All right, let's lift that whole leg now. Exhale up and inhale down. Now, I didn't mention the other side, this hand. Now, you can have this hand on the floor. It'll be easier with your whole hand on the floor rather than one finger. So see how you go? And then obviously harder again, no hands at all if you've got your hands back up here. I actually like putting my hand here so I can just feel if there's any movement through the hip. It also makes sure that I open up through the chest as well, so I'm not going to be coming down like that. It just opens everything up. All right, just one more there, and then let's take that straight leg right back now. So exhale, push the leg back, and inhale back to bend. So exhale and inhale. Squeeze that leg straight back behind you, squeeze through the glute. You may feel like a little bit of a stretch through the front of the hip there, that's good. A few more. And one more should make it about even with the other side. Good, let's shift both of those knees back, grab that top foot. Knees together, just push the front of the hip forward. Feel a bit of a stretch down the front of that leg. Good stuff. All right, you're going to come back into your neutral spine. I'm actually just going to flip over because I know that the lighting in that direction isn't too good. So I'm going to come with my head this way. You face whichever way you like, obviously. Back into neutral, feet and knees in line with your hips. Little curve through the lower back. And actually, you're going to bring your arms out wide for this one. So another one, a great one to work through your obliques, through your side. Inhale. As you exhale, you'll slowly use the strength through your abs to take your knees down to the side. Inhale, big squeeze through those abs. You're going to bring them back up to the top again. Exhale the other side. Over you go, nice and gently. And inhale to the top. Now, if that is good for you, stick with that movement with your feet down. If you want to make it harder, we lift one foot and then the other. We do the same movement. Exhale, over to the side. Inhale, big squeeze through those abs up to the top. And the other side. Exhale, over. Inhale, top. Now, as you're doing this, try and keep your knees. If your feet are up, try and keep your knees in alignment with the hips. Your arms are out wide, but try and keep both of your shoulders nice and relaxed. So try not to let, in particular, your opposite shoulder lift. This one's a good example of working within your own range of movement. If you can only go a short way down, that's okay. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to take your knees further down. So finishing this one off now, making sure you've done an even number each side, and I'm going to do one more this side to even up. Bring it back to the center and gently bring one foot down and then the other. Arms to your side now. Abs are strong, a butterfly this one's called. So inhale, as you exhale, you're going to straighten your legs, reach up for your feet and keep your abs strong as you lower down. So exhale up, inhale down. Really pushing through your abs, lifting your shoulders. Now it doesn't matter if you can't reach anywhere near your feet, that's fine. Now if you're finding this one a little hard, maybe just go with single leg, that's a good option. Alternating sides, obviously, if you're doing that one leg. Another good option, if you can't bring your feet up, is actually leaving your feet down and you're going to reach towards your knees as an alternative. So there's 3 good levels there. Good. All right, leaving that one there, we come to our last exercise. So if you'd like to just roll your head like I've just done to the side, go to the other side as well, and then bring it back up to the center. Now, I always finish my Pilates class with this one. It's a very traditional Pilates exercise, and I have 3 levels for you. So level 1 is here. Your head and shoulders lifted, feet down. If you would like to make it harder, lift your feet up. If you want to make it harder still, straighten your legs. You're going to maintain one of those 3 positions and do 100 arm beats. So off you go. Count them out yourselves. Nice strong beats here. So try not to just flutter. Nice strong beat with the whole hand, the whole arm, sorry. Big push down through the abs. Flatten your back against the floor. Keep breathing through it. So make sure you're not holding your breath. And if you really need to, one hand behind your head for a bit of support. Now, you're not really supposed to do that. It can be a good reminder to squeeze your abs more and not poke your chin forward. So see how you go. So really push down, squeeze strong, breathe through it. Now, I'll be honest, I haven't been counting, I've been too busy talking. So hopefully you have finished your 100. And when you have, I'll get you to stretch out long. So arms overhead, legs out, and a big breath. Again, as though someone's pulling you out, stretching you out taller. Relax your arms, your shoulders, bring your feet in, and again, hug your knees in, stretch through the back, even lift your head and shoulders up if you'd like to. And take your knees around in a little circle, just massage and release the back. Good. And then when you're ready, I'm going to get you to push up or roll up to a seated position, and we'll continue just a few more stretches. All right, so we're back up to a seated position. Let's have a little stretch now that we're here. So first of all, you're going to turn your shoulders and stretch the abs and the back. So this stretch sort of works like you're wringing out a towel. One goes one way, one goes the other way. Be stretching your abs and your back, as I said, doing this one. So just turn your shoulders, hold it there for a moment or two. Then when you're ready, we'll turn to the other side. So make sure you're still sitting up nice and tall, bring those shoulders back. Feel the stretch right through the middle there. Then you're going to bring it back to the center and come over to the side. So like we did at the start, we're going to hold it a little longer now, and you're very gently going to push your rib cage out to that side to feel the stretch right down the side there. You're going to bring that up and over again and come to the other side, arm over, push the rib cage out that way now. Good, come back to the center. Always like finishing off Pilates with a big breath in. So big breath, stretch up overhead, stretch up tall. Feel the stretch through the arms, the shoulders, the back, possibly the abs as well. Big breath in, up overhead, and exhale down. Great, so that's Pilates for you for today. I hope you enjoyed the session. If you've got any comments, questions, queries, please let me know before you progress any further. You can do this workout a couple of times a week if you'd like to. Obviously, you may start to get bored, so let me know if you do, and I can get something else put together for you. Otherwise, that is a great beginning Pilates session. So practice it, practice the moves. You can't just do one Pilates and say, oh yes, nice and strong through the core now. It does take practice, and you do need that consistency like with any other training that you're doing. So let me know how you went, and I will see you perhaps again for another workout soon.